We are diving straight into the action with massive updates today. Google DeepMind is launching an inaugural accelerator program in the Asia-Pacific focused entirely on AI for the planet. This 3-month cohort is set to kick off with an in-person boot camp in Singapore, offering selected startups, research teams, and nonprofits expert mentorship, and the chance to integrate frontier AI and science AI models directly into their climate and nature projects. This is huge for anyone looking to accelerate their impact in the region. Time on social media, specifically in the amygdala and prefrontal cortex. In response, Meta and Google have enlisted trusted children's brands like Sesame Street and Girl Scouts to teach kids about technology moderation, even as the apps themselves make unplugging difficult. We explore the implications of this massive investment and the findings from this critical study. And finally, get ready for some visual upgrades. More of Google Pixel's new 3D emoji for Android 17 have officially leaked, showing a massive library of redesigns ahead of the launch. We look at the 4,000-plus new designs, including updates to the face emoji and some animals, and whether these 3D revamps are the future of mobile expression. Don't miss this full breakdown. Subscribe now, and tell us what you think about these massive tech moves. Google DeepMind has announced the launch of an inaugural accelerator program in the Asia-Pacific region, specifically focused on AI for the planet. The initiative is designed to accelerate the application of artificial intelligence to address critical environmental challenges across the region. According to a Google blog post dated May 17, 2026, the 3-month cohort program targets startups, research teams, and nonprofit organizations throughout APAC. The program will commence with an intensive, in-person boot camp hosted in Singapore. Selected organizations participating in the accelerator will benefit from comprehensive support, including expert mentorship and tailored assistance from Google AI specialists. A core focus of the program is providing hands-on support to integrate frontier AI and science AI models into projects spanning climate change, nature conservation, agriculture, and energy sectors. The program aims to bridge the gap between advanced AI capabilities and real-world environmental applications. Industry analysis suggests that such programs are crucial in regions like APAC, which face significant climate exposure and a fragmented innovation ecosystem. By reducing friction for local teams in adopting large-scale machine learning through access to expertise, compute guidance, and deployment strategies. While the announcement emphasizes mentorship and integration support rather than a new model release, observers are advised to monitor the cohort composition, any specific model or API support provided, and subsequent funding or deployment announcements from participating teams to gauge the practical impact and scalability of the initiative. Google is reportedly routing some users to an unreleased model, speculated by analysts to be Gemini 3.2 Flash, through an accidental backend routing slip. This information surfaced via reporting from Nokia Power user days before the Google I/O 2026 event. The leaked model is labeled as Gemini 3 Fast within the system metadata. Concurrently, a significant visual overhaul dubbed Liquid Glass is being rolled out across both desktop and mobile platforms. This redesign introduces animated gradients, floating menus, and glass morphism effects. The reporting details a specific user workflow that appears to trigger this hidden routing. Users are instructed to enable the Canvas feature, switch the model picker to fast mode, and optionally enable a secondary, thinking mode. This suggests that companies often use feature toggles and model pickers for A/B testing new backends. Experts suggest that such server-side routing changes can expose unreleased endpoints to subsets of traffic, allowing practitioners to observe new performance characteristics and rapidly iterate on client-side UI controls. While public reporting frames this as an accidental early exposure rather than a formal release, the leak is significant for ML engineers and product teams as it can prematurely reveal benchmarks, latencies, or behavioral differences, complicating versioning and reproducibility. Observers are now watching for official statements from Google regarding the routing rollback, the appearance of telemetry logs documenting performance trade-offs between Gemini 3 Fast and existing models, and the full deployment scope of the liquid glass redesign. Washington major technology giants Meta and Google are reportedly funding U.S. children's groups in an effort to address growing concerns over social media's impact on youth development. This move comes amid a landmark U.S. neuroscience study indicating that teenagers spending 5 or more hours daily on social media exhibit measurable structural changes in key brain regions, specifically the amygdala and prefrontal cortex, areas responsible for emotional regulation and impulse control. Despite these scientific warnings, reports suggest the companies have actively engaged in efforts to guide children's technology use. Internal documents and public statements indicate that Meta and Google partnered with established children's brands, including Sesame Street, Girl Scouts, and Highlights magazine. The goal of these collaborations is to educate young users on technology moderation and online safety. However, critics remain skeptical, pointing to the design of the applications themselves, which are reportedly engineered to make it challenging for young users to disconnect. Evidence suggests that while these organizations are being funded to create safety lessons, the core platforms continue to present significant engagement challenges for teenagers. Google Pixel's upcoming 3D emoji redesigns for Android 17 are gaining traction following a significant leak of the new Noto 3D emoji library. Earlier this week, Google previewed initial 3D redesigns for emojis on Pixel phones and other Google products, and this leak provides a broader glimpse into the upcoming changes ahead of the Android 17 release. The leak, shared by RKBDI on Twitter X and Telegram, showcases approximately 250 of the new designs, which can be installed on rooted devices. The collection includes revamped versions of face emojis, as well as various animals and objects. The 3D revisions vary in appearance across different devices. For instance, the turtle emoji appears closer to its original design on some platforms, while the skull emoji shows a more distinct transformation. Beyond the stylistic changes, the leak reveals clearer improvements, notably in the moon phase emojis. Google has not officially released the majority of the Android 17 emoji set, though the redesign is confirmed to debut on Pixel phones later this year. Observers have noted that some of the new face emojis resemble styles seen on Samsung devices, which are reportedly following Apple's design trends. Google has clarified that these new designs are human-made, countering assumptions that they might be AI-generated.